story of how Beijing kind of was able to do it and why Delhi is not able to do it. So why do you feel that, what did Beijing do right that Delhi isn't doing?
15 years back, especially around the 2008 Olympics, they did something which changed the discourse of how they regulate air pollution. There was a lot of research and data and technical know-how of what causes pollution and how do we regulate it back then. Now it's much more. The answer to this question of how did Beijing reduce pollution and why Delhi isn't being able to reduce pollution, that doesn't lie in that we don't know where the pollution is coming from, how do we reduce it. Initially it started with the international pressure when the Beijing Olympics were happening. The international sports community was like, the pollution levels are too high and that deteriorates our capabilities to perform well and all those things. And that is why, because they knew where the pollution was coming from, what Beijing did was they looked at, or they combined the emissions and the meteorology and looked at where the wind is going to come from around that time. And they even closed steel and coal-based electricity power plants 200 to 300 kilometers away, because they knew even if there are emissions 300 kilometers away, they will travel to Beijing and pollute the Beijing, say, because that's the wind direction and whatever. So they did that, and suddenly the air quality was really improving in Beijing. And as soon as the Olympics were over, it again started deteriorating. And that was also the time when there was a little bit of opening up of social media, and people started talking about it, started asking these questions, and there was a bit of public pressure as well, which led to Beijing really working across sectors in a larger area set and having specific targets for specific regions, specific sectors. You would be surprised that Beijing reduced SO2 emissions from coal-based power plants by more than 90% between 2010 to 2015.
And how did they do that?
Because they installed the flue gas desulfurization technology which India aspired to do in 2015, and we have only managed to.
So does the government,
just one example.
Does the government provide any incentives to industry?
There were different kind of systems created that it becomes conducive for the industry also to operate, but more than the incentives to industries, it was the intent which really helped it. And why I say intent, not just for the industry, also for the administrators. The promotion of a city administrator or state administrator, province administrator was linked to how much are they improving air quality there. So there was accountability.
So it's performance based.
Performance based.